Hello viewers, today we are going to learn about rational numbers. Before we start with this concept, let's have a recap of other numbers. Natural numbers, it start with 1, 2, 3 and so on. It is denoted by n. Whole numbers includes all the natural numbers and 0. It is denoted by w. Integers include all whole numbers and negative numbers such as -1, -2, -3 and etc. A rational number includes integer, fractions and decimal. It is denoted by q. Rational numbers are represented in the form of p by q, q not equal to 0 and p and q are integers. -5 by 7, 4 by 7, 1, 1 by 2, -3 by 2. These and all examples of rational numbers. We have two types of rational number, positive and negative. Positive rational numbers. Numerator and denominator have same sign. It is called positive rational numbers. Numerator and denominator have opposite sign. It is called negative rational numbers. Now let's see how to find standard form of rational number. To find the standard form, we have two conditions. The one is the denominator should be positive. The second, no common factor other than 1. For example, 12 divided by 15, it is divisible by 3. So the simplest form is 4 divided by 5. Here you can see 2 divided by -3, we have negative in denominator. But we know that denominator should be positive. So we can multiply -1 with this number. Now we will get -2 divided by 3. The another example, -15 divided by -60. The simplest form is 1 divided by 4. Fourth example, -150 divided by 300. If you simplify this, we will get -1 divided by 2. Now let's see equivalent rational numbers. To find the equivalent rational numbers, we multiply the numerator and the denominator by the same non-zero integer. Here the question is, write 3 equivalent rational numbers for -4 by 5. Here I have multiplied -20 with -4 divided by 5. I got this answer 80 divided by -100. As we know, in standard form, the denominator should be positive. So -80 divided by 100. I got the first equivalent rational number here. Again, I have multiplied 2 with that -4 by 5. I got this second one. Then again I have multiplied with 10 with that 4 divided by 5. This is the third equivalent rational number. These three numbers are the equivalent rational numbers for -4 by 5. You can take any number, but you should multiply the same number with both denominator and numerator. Now let's see additive identity. If we add 0 with any number, we will get the same number. 5 plus 0 equals 0 plus 5 equals 5. This is additive identity. Then additive inverse. Sum of two rational number is 0. That is called additive inverse. If we add any two rational number, the answer should be 0. Here 4 divided by 7. The additive inverse of 4 by 7 is -4 by 7. Let's see how I got this. If I take the negative form of the same number, we will get 0, right? See, 4 by 7 is a positive form, -4 by 7 is negative form. If we add these two numbers, we will get 0. Additive inverse nothing but to change the sign. If it is positive, then change it to negative. If it is negative, then change it to positive. Then -3 by 7. Then this additive inverse is 3 divided by 7. Next concept is multiplicative identity. If we multiply 1 with any number, we will get the same number. Here -5 into 1 equal 1 into -5 equal -5. This is multiplicative identity. Multiplicative inverse. Product of two rational number is 1. If you multiply any two rational number, the answer should be 1. Here inverse of 3 by 4 is 4 divided by 3. Let's see how I got this number. 3 by 4. In this numbers, reciprocal is 4 divided by 3. Now we multiply these two, we will get 1. Here another example is Inverse of minus 6 divided by 5 is 5 divided by minus 6. The standard format is minus 6 divided by 5. Now we will see how to represent a rational number in number line. Before we start with this concept, we have to be clear with few things. Numbers on right side of 0 are positive. Numbers on left side of 0 are negative. The numbers increase when we move towards the right. The numbers decrease when we move towards left. Every number except 0 has corresponding number. Here minus 1 has corresponding number plus 1. Minus 2 has corresponding number plus 2. Here we have some example sums. First we need to check the number is positive or negative. Then we need to check the number is proper fraction or improper fraction. Here we have 4 by 5. Denominator tells us the equal parts. Numerator tells us the number of points starting from 0. Always remember, if the number is a proper fraction, it comes between 0 and 1. Here I have 4 divided by 5. This is positive and also a proper fraction. So, this number lies between 0 and 1. Let's write 0 and 1. As I said before, denominator tells us the number of equal parts. So, this portion should be divided into 5 equal parts. Now, I will mark this 3, 4. Here 1 divided by 5, 2 divided by 5, 3 divided by 5. This is 4 divided by 5. So, we can mark this 4 by 5 here. Here I have minus 5 divided by 8. This is negative and proper fraction. So, this number lies between minus 1 and 0. Let's write minus 1 here and 0 is here. Let's divide this portion into 8 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, here we have minus 5. Let's start from here. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. So, here we can mark this minus 5 divided by 8. Let's have another example. Minus 5 divided by 3. This is negative number and improper fraction. So what we can do, first we have to change it as a mixed fraction. What we will get? Minus 1, 2 divided by 3. Here minus 1 is a whole number part, 2 divided by 3 is a fractional part. So this minus 5 by 3 rational number lies between minus 1 and minus 2. So let's write minus 2 here and minus 1. Here we have 3. We have to divide this into 3 equal parts. 1, 2, 3. Here in numerator we have 2. So 1, 2. Here we can mark minus 5 divided by 3. Here I have another example, 9 divided by 6. This is positive and improper fraction. First we should change into mixed fraction. What we will get? 1, 3 by 6. 1 is a whole part, 3 by 6 is a fractional part. So this number lies between 1 and 2. Let's write 1 here and 2 here. Here we have 6. So we have to divide this portion into 6 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In numerator we have 3. So 1, 2, 3. Here we can write the number 9 divided by 6. Thanks for watching. I will see you all in the next video.